guys, That Kid E here. I'm back with another tips and tricks video. This video I'm gonna cover how to be like an effective roamer, I guess you could say. Right here at the very start of the game, I got a little greedy, and it was a real stupid decision just because, as you could see, I got picked off. There was two reasons why that was a stupid decision. One is because Bandit had the upper hand for having an ACOG and I only had a holographic sight, and two, he already was waiting for anyone to peek around that corner, and I had to like adjust my crosshair, so he had the upper hand. But anyway, just very first tip of the day: don't get greedy. If you see someone trying to spawn kill, avoid it. Let them waste time. Get in somewhere else, and then go ahead and take them out after that. But anyway, we did lose that first round. Now during the second round, we lost the first 3 rounds in this game, but another tip I would say is, even if you do lose the first round, the first 2 rounds, first 3 rounds, whatever you do, that doesn't mean start getting all negative. That doesn't mean start crying about it. That doesn't mean, you gotta keep the team morale high. Like, keep everybody's spirits up. Don't lose a round and then just, oh, whoa, we're gonna lose. Oh, everyone, oh, we suck, blah blah blah. Because that's just gonna make everyone perform worse because the morale is going down. You don't want to be negative and just talk down on your team. If you're doing bad, keep the spirits high, keep everyone laughing, and just play for fun. And eventually, there's still a chance to come back. So even if you do lose the first 3 rounds, don't start complaining and don't cry and don't make it a bad vibe. It's just gonna put everyone's vibes off. No one's gonna have the motivation to do good, and it's just gonna be a bad turnout for the whole team. But anyway, the round starts. I'm waiting for anybody to push from the back, but they ended up pushing above me. So when my teammates did call it out, I go ahead and start rotating over there. You'll see in a second. They start pushing in OBJ. I have 4 teammates left. One just gets killed, and I'm waiting for them to start pushing. They start securing the objective, so I want to get over there quick. And right when I get to the top of the steps, I see Thermite, so I take him out. As I go in, I get killed from behind. I take out whoever was securing. But right here, I'm trying to reload, and I get killed by Ash. But tried to call it out. My teammate didn't hear me, I guess, so he didn't turn, but he got killed by Ash too. But so we lost this round. No big deal, You lose a round, it's whatever. And I was in a full squad of 5, so we were all together. It wasn't like we were playing with any randoms. So even though we did lose the first 2, we didn't start complaining. We didn't start, making the vibes all bad. We went ahead and just, make everyone laugh, keep the spirits high, and we pushed through it. So if you'll see again, now another big tip that I would want to give to you guys is drones, okay? Drones are the most effective thing in this game, alright? It's basically your second life. It's a lifeline, basically. So you want to save your drone. Don't go rush your drone into the objective trying to get points, because once your drone gets destroyed, then you only have one more. That's one less drone in the attack phase. Now, if you have both drones in the attack phase, it's basically 2 extra lives you have. You drone out before you go to make sure the room is clear, like I did here. I went and got some cover. I droned out the area, made sure it was clear. Now, as I'm droning here, my teammate starts to push up behind me. Well, not me, but my drone. I see my teammate there, so I go ahead and drone ahead for him so that he knows that it's clear and he doesn't have to waste time, slowly peeking corners and everything. So I push up with my drone, I clear the rooms ahead of him, let him know that it's clear so he's safe to push up nice and easy.
Cafeteria
now,
is clear as well. You can go in there
see,
and open up the
right
wall.
there's effective drone use. You drone it out for your teammate while he's pushing with your drone at the same time. And we all push in. we start pushing up into the cafeteria. Now he tells me to watch this angle for him so no one comes behind him. So he's going to start blow the wall. Now right here, Sledge opened the wall a little early, which like kind of hurt us. But I injured Bandit right there. Took out the barbed wire just so anyone could rush in. And I still have both my drones, so I continue droning out where the enemies are for my team, so they can go ahead and push in. Now, I didn't want to just rush in and die, so I was trying to play slow, use my drone. But right here, my drone does get taken out.
He's behind the boat peeking.
Now, when my drone gets taken out, I did have another one, but for some reason, I wasn't thinking, I didn't use it. I just rushed in trying to get some kills. Anyway, I open up this wall to give me an angle on anyone in that corner. Now I seen him,
he's in that corner,
but if you've seen, my crosshair placement was a little off. I did have it at, like crouch level.
He's crouched.
So it was a little on, but I was just off a little bit with my aim, so I missed, and he ended up getting the shot off first and killing me. So as you can see, we did lose the first 3 rounds, but the other team was cheating. They were doing the dock glitch they had infinite Sten pistol shots. They just kept overhealing their entire team, picking their teammates up. It's whatever. They got the first 3 rounds. But while they did win the first 3 rounds, our whole team, we didn't complain about it. We didn't make excuses. We kept the morale high. You know, everyone was still happy. We were having fun. And we were basically like, we got this, we could come back, these kids are bad. You know, we just kept the spirits high and we did what we did. Now I skipped the preparation phase just because you guys don't want to see, you know, setting up the walls and all that. It's not anything special to see. But, you know, everyone, we were ready for the team. We just kept the spirits high. So I sit on these stairs right here, you know, I was roaming, so my objective as a roamer is not to get kills. Most roamers, they think their objective is to get kills. So what you want to do as a roamer, you just want to instill a fear in your enemy. You want them to know that you're there. You want them to be scared of you. You want them to be constantly looking over your shoulder, constantly watching their backs. You want them to know that you're there, but not be able to see you. You understand? So I was sitting there for, you know, I sat on them steps for a couple seconds. I didn't kill anybody, but I did injure someone, and they knew that I was there, so they were all scared to push in that direction. And then I went ahead and ran down the stairs and flanked around behind them. So as I'm flanking, I'm crouching because I don't want anyone to hear me. Quick peek on the hallway just to make sure it's clear. Keep pushing up. Now, when I was on the steps, they all think that I'm still there. Now I go ahead and check down. They're not gonna think I'm up here. So you see, I get an easy pick on Twitch. She was watching the steps, thinking I was still there. You know, she was scared that I was on the steps. So that basically bought time for me to flank around and hit her from a different angle, which is basically what you want to do as a roamer. My teammates were calling out where he was, so I wanted to flank around, so I go ahead and go downstairs. And as I'm creeping around, I seen Buck split second, and I just went ahead and lit him up, and I won the round for the team. So, as I'm saying, your objective as a roamer, don't get greedy, don't try and run around, you know, picking people off early, don't try and spawn peek. All you want to do is make your enemy scared of your presence. They know you're there, they know you're roaming, but if they can't find you, they're going to be constantly killing time looking for you. So if you're roaming around the map effectively and you're killing time, they're going to have to start a hard push, you know, in the last 30 seconds of the round, and what that's going to do is make it easier for your team to pick them off as they're trying to rush the objective, and then your last minute you can push them from behind while they're focused on rushing the objective. You can hit them off from behind while they're not worried about you anymore. So when you're roaming, my tip is don't get greedy, don't go for kills, just kill time, make them scared of your presence, you know, move around the map effectively, and you know, just shoot at them, just you don't have to hit them. Just shoot in their direction, make them scared, make them sit back and take a second and you know, waste like 20-30 seconds trying to look for you, and then while they do that, you can go ahead flank around, and then while they're still looking at you in that other area, you know, go ahead and make them waste 40 more seconds, and then pop out, and then shoot them from a different angle, and then now they know you're at that angle, and it just kills time. You know what I'm saying? So don't get greedy. Now for this round, we're down. It's 1-3. We go ahead and go on in. We all rush the room together. Now when they all went in there, I didn't want to push the same way as my whole team, so I go ahead and come up here. Now right here when I get to the steps, I see a window was open, so I didn't. You see what I'm saying? Like
This
right
window
here
broken,
is
see?
basically a roamer broke that window, and they're making me waste time looking for them, because I'm not just gonna run up to the window and get killed. So instead of, you know, rushing in and trying to get kills as you're the roamer, you just want to make them wait, make them, you know, slow down, control the pace of the round, and it'll help your teammates in the long run. So my objective was to push from a different angle than the rest of the team. So I push in from the top stairs. I go ahead and open this up just so I could see anyone that goes up the stairs, because they were in the kitchen. Now I heard someone walking to my left, so I go ahead and pull the shotgun out because it's close range. Now nobody knows I'm in here, so the person, you see, Bandit was focused on my teammates. He didn't know I was in, so he walked right past me, and I go ahead and get that easy kill. Now right here I'm going to show you guys the preparation phase, just because I'm using Valkyrie and I set up a few cameras. Now on this map I don't have like great camera spots, but I have a few camera spots that are pretty decent that most people don't really look for, and it'll just help you out if you're using Valkyrie. So I go ahead and put my reinforcements down, and then my camera locations, there's one I put in the globe hallway. So right here, you see that globe? If you destroy that globe, you can throw your camera in it and it won't be visible because the globe pieces destroy it. The camera right there, if you can throw it in one of those little cubby holes, it's a pretty good camera spot. Most people won't notice it. It got destroyed really early into the round because the enemy sprayed through the window and ended up hitting it by accident. But it is a pretty good camera spot. The other one up there on this little thing, you can see anyone coming from the casino hallways and anyone that's hitting the hatch.
Randomly spraying through shit.
So I'm sitting here on my cams, you know, just checking it out, waiting for them to push the room. Now my teammate came out, got a lucky headshot. Well, not lucky, but he got a headshot off. He hit him. And I go ahead and take out this Twitch drone from my teammate, and then rotate around to this hallway so they don't see me run across. Now I'm not trying to go for a kill. As I said, I'm roaming, so my objective isn't to kill them, it's to waste their time and make them scared of my presence. So you see a quick peek. You see he has the angle on me, so I'm not going to keep peeking that same angle trying to fiend, you know, just get greedy for the kill. I'm not going to keep peeking the same angle because he just seen me pop out and he shot in my direction. So since I knew he knew I was going to pop out over there, I go ahead and rotate back around to these stairs. Now I almost died here, but I go ahead and react fast and stay alive. Now I try to throw a C4. I didn't get him, but you know, just to scare him off for a second. And they did hit the hatch, so I know that they're all in the lobby, but I didn't want to push because I know that they were watching. But I wait a little bit, let the time die down a bit. And as I'm peeking this, you can see Twitch pop out right here. Now I don't understand how that wasn't a headshot. Multiple bullets in her face, but you know, Rainbow Six is a little buggy sometimes. But anyway, you see right here, I wasn't going for the kill. I was shot in her direction. She knew where I was. Rotate around and start shooting from a different angle, just so she's scared to push in. So right here, I don't see her, but I know she's in that direction. So I'm just sending shots her way. Just sending shots her way, so she's scared to push in through that door. Now I'll rotate back around, and she's right in here. She ends up killing me.
No way,
I don't know how she didn't die, but whatever.
Did they get
Operation
any of the
Health.
hatches?
But
She can't hit none though,
Main
right?
hatch.
Oh, the main hatch.
my teammates did go ahead and pull
Yeah,
the
she's
round
in
off.
that room with the main hatch, so
I got a
good shit.
And we got the win. Now we forced OT, and once we hit overtime, we were all hyped. We were happy. Everyone's morale was boosted because we knew we were coming back from a 0-3. So you know, we go ahead and come back. Now, since we went to the casino, this is the very first time I ever used this this strategy for this room, but it worked out really well in our favor. So I go ahead and I put both of my mirrors on this wall facing the globe hallway. Instead of I go ahead and open this wall so that I can see anybody that goes into the lobby. So if you look through my mirror, I see one person already in the lobby.
Right now.
So I
Main
call
lobby,
it out.
Thermite.
Thermite unfortunately ends up picking off my teammate. So I go ahead and throw up my second mirror. Now instead of popping my mirrors and getting greedy for kills, I go out, spray some bullets in that direction just to scare them off. Throw up my other mirror because if you look through the second mirror I just put up, right here you can see the hallway, but then that mirror gives you an angle of anybody trying to push in through that back wall behind the bar, and then you could just strafe and shoot. So right here, I'm watching the thermite hole, and I'm just holding this little corner down. So my objective is to just make the enemy scared to push. Now I wasn't roaming, but they know that I have mirrors set up over here, and I don't have any mirrors broken, so they can't shoot through the room. So they have to push the room, and when they push, they're gonna have to run it straight into my bullets. So you see right here.
Rush in behind you. No, he's going to the door. He's going to the door.
I seen Thermite run across. I call it out that he's going to the door.
What, bro?
I didn't kill him,
Good
but
shit,
you know, my teammate picked up the kill right there. Ash rushes in. I get a headshot on her, drop her. Only had 2 health left, but instead of, you know, panicking and getting scared of dying, go ahead, hold your ground. Don't panic. Just basically keep your motivation up. Keep your morale high. Don't get scared. Don't panic. Just stay calm and collective, and you're good. Now for the rest of the round, nothing happens. It's kind of dead because the enemy was scared to push, like I said. You know, we had a bunch of roamers, so the enemy was scared to push. But I know that he was out on the north balcony because I can hear him with my headset. So we all know that he was out there, but nobody. As I said, don't be greedy. None of my team got greedy. We weren't trying to jump out and go rush for him and try and kill him, because then he would have been able to start picking us off one by one, and then they would have eventually had the advantage. So we're just holding down objective, holding down different rooms around the objective, and just wasting the enemy's time. Time's counting down. Since we had so many roamers, Blackbeard was the only one left. He was scared to push. Now I know he was out there, so since there was only a few seconds left, I go ahead and just go jump outside after him. I didn't get the kill, but I knew exactly where he was. A few seconds earlier, I probably could have killed him. See right there, he would have been lit up. It would have been over for him.
Just start shocking him.
Now in this round, I was using Twitch, so I didn't go in the building because when the round starts, save your Twitch drone. You know, don't rush in there trying to shock people and then get your Twitch drone destroyed.
He's upstairs at that window.
I went ahead and got an easy shock on Bandit, and then go ahead and run away from him. Start taking out the cameras just so they don't know if we're pushing in. Take out the cams, make my way around. Anyone that I see along the way.
Watch the kill hole on the steps. Kill hole on the steps.
As you can see, that kill hole right there on the steps, a lot of people make that kill hole.
He's still there.
So I would say that it's not really a good kill hole, because even though my teammate got killed by that kill hole, most people that know about that kill hole, they're going to go ahead and jump in and instantly shoot at the hole and get a easy headshot on you. So I suggest not to use it. I go ahead and take out the batteries, and then you know, get a couple shocks on Castle. If you can shock the enemy, you know, it's a distraction. It also injures them and takes their health down. But don't go in the prep phase and rush in trying to shock everybody and then just lose your drone. It's a waste. So right here, they were getting aggressive and jumping out on us. So I injured Bandit, and I didn't want him to keep jumping out, so I go ahead and hurry up and run up here. Now I know he was coming up the steps for me, so I break the windows and then hurry up, drop back down. My teammate does call him out to me and lets me know that he's rushing me, and when that happens, go ahead, I get the kill on Bandit. But go ahead, it's a minute left. I send my shock drone in there. I hit Rook, injure him a little bit.
Rook's in the hallway.
I don't let my drone get destroyed. A quick shock and run, basically.
Yep.
So I keep using my drone. Go ahead and checking out the area. Get another shock on Rook. Each shock takes away 10 health, so you know, it just does damage. Even though it's not a lot of damage, if you get into a firefight with somebody and they have significantly less health than you, you're like 80% guaranteed to win the gunfight. You see, Bandit right there, super lit. He was lit from the beginning of the game. So right there he tried to rush me and he got killed easily because he had no health left. So me and my teammate are left. It was a 2v2. I start pushing the hallway. I knew we only had 30 seconds left, but I didn't want to straight rush into the room and die. So I wanted to, lay down and like slowly crawl into the room. But as I was doing this, I heard someone rush in the hallway. So I wanted to keep my crosshairs placed where I knew he was going to come, see? He rushes in. I die, but I kill him as well. Now we did lose that round, but it's okay because we knew that we could win the game. So we didn't all get upset. We didn't kill the vibes. We stayed positive, and we go ahead and push through it. Alright, so for the last round I decided to go with Smoke instead of Valkyrie. Since since we were in the kitchen, I knew that they were going to try and push this lobby. So instead of using the Valkyrie like last time with the cameras, I went ahead and chose Smoke because if they did try to push the lobby, I could just smoke them out and kill time so they couldn't push in. So as I'm checking cams, waiting for them, I'm checking the lobby camera. So they didn't destroy it. You see, I'm watching as Thermite was trying to bust through. So I go ahead and call out where they're coming from, where they spawned, whatever. And Thermite go ahead and jumps in. So I know he's behind the table. I go in, go for the kill. I didn't kill him. I didn't injure him either, but I throw a smoke over there. Since it was Thermite, I knew he was going to try and hit the hatch, and I end up killing him with my smoke. So I heard a shield coming down the steps. Go ahead and throw a smoke, and it makes him push back up the stairs because he can't walk through the smoke because he's going to get injured. So
it was Blitz.
I go ahead, pick up that Thermite kill with the smoke, push Blitz back. He has no choice but to push back. So I go ahead and check real quick, peek the windows, see if anyone else is out there. And I go ahead and stay in this corner because they knew I was there, but they think that I fell back. So I'm waiting for them to make a mistake. So I hear him to my left at the top of the staircase, and I knew Blitz was going to come for me. I hear him breaking some barbed wire. Blitz ends up being right there, so I throw another smoke. I didn't get him with that smoke, he flashed me, but I go ahead and get this kill off on him. He was rushing me for the kill, thinking he was flashed. So I was just shooting head height because I know he was going to put his shield down and try and get the shot off. End up getting him. I knew Hibana was down there. She tried to rush up. I pick her off too. And then there's one left, which was IQ. I heard her down the stairs as well, so I go ahead and keep my position just so, worst case scenario, I could push her from behind last second, and she wouldn't even worry about me. So I call her out, and my teammate goes ahead and watches the direction. He ends up picking up the kill, and we go ahead and get that victory on him. So we came back. They were up 3. We had 0 wins in the beginning, and we end up coming back all the way and beating them. And that just goes to show you that even though you're losing or you lose a few rounds, just keep the spirits up. Don't just start getting discouraged and crying about it.